Welcome, Mr. Vibrational Man, here to explain as much as I possibly can, bring you into full clarity. Are you ready? So, first question, do you ever fall off the spiritual train? Short answer, yes. You start to fall off quite a lot in the beginning stages. It's quite hard to stay motivated, sure and determined and confident. The reason being is because everyone around you isn't on this journey, and they can make you feel crazy. Not only that, but they will tell everybody you're crazy. So it's like you versus the world to begin with. And because when you look around, all you see is death culture, quite literally. Everybody's indulging in everything. It's like 95% of the stuff on the shelves are just chemicals, and they do long-term damage if you consumed it too much for long periods of time. That's everything from skin products, hair products, the food you're consuming, the liquids you're consuming. And it's quite hard to stay motivated because you're basically giving up everything. Do you know what I mean? So you do fall off quite a bit to begin with, but eventually it gets a lot easier. Oh my goodness, the clouds are forming some weird patterns right now. So next one, what influenced your spiritual beliefs? Okay. So I've had a friend that introduced the chakra system to me, showed me the chakra system, and I took it with a pinch of salt at first, but then I ended up having like this mental breakdown, and it literally skyrocketed me into hibernation, isolation, and I literally engulfed on my spiritual journey there and then. I just hibernated, locked myself away, started meditating for like 2 years straight, cut everybody off, slowly let people in one by one, but most people didn't. Most people just kind of left me to it, so I was kind of blessed in that sense, because I think it was the people I was hanging around that kind of spiraled me into chaos, to be fair. But something else is I seen a video that was going around YouTube for ages. It was of this monk, right? And I think some of you would have seen this video, but he lights a piece of paper on fire with his hand, and then they showed another clip where he is producing electricity with his abdominal, and then there was another one where like 4 or 5 monks crowded around this lady. She had a brain tumour, and they chanted something into her, or around her, and the phrase was just basically already shrunk, already healed, and that's what the phrase meant, and they all agreed that that's what the phrase meant, and as they chanted it, tumour shrank and disappeared. And when you can feel when something's real and something's fake, this felt real, and it really pushed me into curiosity, and I dived straight in head first and I started meditating every single day and just seeing what that kind of developed, and seeing what it done for me, which it did. It paid off, because I was able to do some things too. I won't go into it on this video, but yeah. Next question. What awakened your spirituality? Okay, I've just answered that question as well. Yeah, I felt like I was literally losing my mind. So it's quite cold out here, so if I'm sniffling, it's because it's freezing. The sun was out, but then as soon as I got comfy, the sun went away. So, but basically, oh my god, I was feeling how everybody truly felt around me and about me. Okay, and I was feeling it deeply. But when I confronted people, they were in denial. They denied it, and I'm so sorry. Oh my god, that's close. Wow. Yeah, so they denied it, and it really threw me into nearly insanity. I nearly lost my mind. I couldn't figure out why my body was telling me this. Meanwhile, I'm fighting my body senses with my brain being like, no, you're just being paranoid, you're just imagining things and da. Until it later turned out to be true. Some information came to me and represented exactly what I thought was happening and what was going on, and that's what literally made me cut everybody off and hide away and hibernate for years, and just focus on the spiritual journey, on the meditation and stuff. And it was the things I was experiencing during my meditational journey that kept me on the meditational journey. I was experiencing so much, and yeah, man, it's just amazing. So why do spiritual people attract other spiritual people? Again, the same way that you are here is, again, it's because we relate. There's like a small portion of people that's not getting it. They're not getting it, but then there's a portion of people that is getting it. There is people that are seeing it, and there's people that aren't seeing it and they're too busy dabbling in, partying, drugs or alcohol, or do you know what I mean? They're dabbling in loads of different things. But when it comes to us, we are focused more on truth. You want the answers to the universe. You want the answers to you and your soul. Do you know what I mean? You're not too busy looking for the next distraction, the next temporary happiness and stuff like that. You are literally looking for the inner wisdom and the wisdom of the world. And that thought weighs heavy on your awareness, and you just naturally now gravitate to people who have that inner wisdom or have that kind of awareness, because that's your type of frequency, your type of vibration, the type of people that you would rather be around. Do you know what I mean? So it's because you relate now to something else, and those people that you previously hung around with don't relate to that thing. They would rather do other stuff. Do you know what I mean? They would rather do just dabble in this, dabble in that, and completely ignore their spirit and soul. But you want answers. So yeah, I hope I answered all of those questions there to your satisfaction. You can find me live on TikTok, and I'm also on Instagram and on YouTube. You can find me at Mr. Vibrational on everything. I do not reach out to people because, chaos. And also, if someone reaches out to you, it's not me, it's someone scamming you, okay? Make sure you have a beautiful day, every single day, full of love and life, and thank you for tuning in. Okay, peace and love.